What's up, guys, and welcome back to part 2 of our playthrough of Fighting Fantasy, the Warlock of Firetop Mountain, the first book in the series. We've gone all the way back to the beginnings, and in the previous part we were pretty much smooth sailing all the way through. This is probably a bad thing to say, but
do not jinx it.
Yeah, we were doing pretty well. I don't think we died. I think we were just having a really good time getting through it, choosing really lucky room rolls, and maybe it's just because it's the first book, but we haven't had any, like, what's the word?
Major setbacks?
Yeah, we haven't had like a boulder dropping from the ceiling and killing us straight off. So I think where we left it off is that we were crossing the river. I think we camped out and a giant crab or something attacked us. And then I think that's where we left it when we had the option to go across the water.
Yeah, I've written, we've just washed up on the south bank.
Washed up on the south bank, okay.
Page 399.
I actually finished this book during my lunch break this afternoon. Oh, awesome.
Oh, I
How far
see.
off are we, Steve? Without spoilers, are we close to the end of the book?
No, we can't be.
You will need to map this one, okay.
We have been mapping this one.
Yeah, we have a good
John,
map.
you'll be surprised to hear we've been professionally mapping every step of the way. I even have a south bank wash-up page
we're on the
ready
wash-up
to go.
page. Okay, so the current is strong and takes you swiftly downstream. You are washed along through a narrow opening and out into a large cavern with banks on both sides. The current washes you onto the south bank. Turn to 218.
218.
Professionally. Hey, not yet. How you doing?
Hey, not yet.
So as soon as you cross the water, the author changes. Oh, that's not good.
What?
So as soon as you cross the water, the author changes from Ian to Steve.
No, it doesn't.
Which means
That's a lie. Really?
218. Like, is that?
Oh no, that's true.
Is that legit,
Two people
or
have
just
said
in-
it. John and Steve have both said.
Is that legit, or is that actually in the theming? Like, did they both actually write this book, or is that just how difficult it becomes?
Be. Okay, we need to suddenly change.
It's true.
We need to change tactics.
So
now.
Ian was like, "I'm not getting anywhere with it. Steve, they're finishing the book too quick.
So
Drop a hammer on them."
we've basically gone from good cop to bad cop in this paragraph. You're on the south bank of
Listen, you little.
You little shit. You are on the south bank of an underground river facing across its black depths. There appears to be 4 ways of crossing. To your left, a rusted bell bears the sign ferry service, 2 gold pieces. I thought you
That's
only
the
needed
ferryman.
1 gold piece for the ferryman. Ferry service, 2 gold pieces. Please ring. There is a small raft in front of you on the bank with a long stick resting beside it. You could punt across the river. A rickety old bridge crosses on the right. If you don't trust any of these, you may swim. Which will you choose? So we can ring the bell and pay the ferryman 2 gold pieces, which is a little bit confusing because we were told it was 1 gold piece
Yeah,
from the start. Punt the raft across. I don't know what punt means.
it's just like going across the water, isn't it?
Risk the bridge or swim.
It's true. The Jackson anvil will fall on you. Oh no. What's that icon?
It's like the hammer. A
Oh,
drum.
it's an anvil hammer. Right.
Should we try and pay the ferryman?
I would pay the ferryman, but I'm dubious that this is a fake ferryman because it's 2 gold. But let's do it anyway.
Yeah, but he might be better quality.
Possibly. Maybe he's the
You get what you
ferryman
pay
ultra.
for.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to spend 2 gold on him.
And at least, like, we are just starting the checkpoint here, which is
Yeah.
a really good point to checkpoint, if it
Yeah.
is in fact now, Steve.
So we got 399 as our checkpoint. Okay.
Ring the bell,
Ring the bell.
page 3.
Page 3.
Here we go.
Oh. Ring the bell on page 3. I'm not even going to say anything. The bell gives a dull clang. After a few moments, you see a withered old man climb into a small rowing boat. Moored. I thought it said mooned. Moored on the north bank. He rows slowly across to you, moors the boat and limps towards you. He asks you for 3 gold pieces. When you protest at the price, he mumbles some... Yeah, I know. When you protest the price, he mumbles some flimsy excuse about inflation. When was this book made?
I don't know, but it's too true.
I think we'd be giving him like 6,000 gold at this point. He begins to get angry at your prestation.
Prostate.
Protestation and... What word is that?
Protestations. Protesting.
Yes. Do you pay him 3 gold pieces or threaten him? Should we just pay him?
I feel like he's having his on.
Should we threaten him then? Let's threaten him.
Oh, I feel bad for threatening him though. Inflation is a thing.
True, but let's threaten
We're
him.
living in hard times.
We are bad barbarians.
Are we gonna threaten him?
Or totally finding out if you have money on you. That's true. Let's do
Should we
it.
not just pay him? Like,
Go on,
3, we've got 24. We're balling.
Okay, so we're down to 23.
He might even, like, we're pimps, basically.
Let's do it. Let's just pay for it. He might give us like a hot meal or something.
He is on page 3.
He is the hot meal. Come on.
He's 72. Oh, it's me. Are we really gonna pay him?
Yeah, we've already done it. And now he's going to ask for 6, and that's when we attack him.
Yeah. He calms down, takes the gold, and rows you across to the north bank. After mooring the boat, he ambles off down a passageway. Turn to 7. Right, nice, easy, sweet transaction.
This is what it's like having money in life.
Yeah, easy.
Clean street.
If only.
Page 7.
Yeah.
You're on the north bank of a fast-flowing river in the large underground cavern. Turn to 214. So, do we need to... We're on the north bank now.
Okay.
Don't do it too far away, I guess. Yeah.
I'm not. North bank? Where are we going?
We're in a large underground cavern. Turn to 214.
Okay.
He might make you some fuel. Some fuel. Is that like energy drink thing that gets promoted?
Is that like Prime? Is it Prime?
Maybe. I see fuel like advertised on Reddit all the time.
Did you say cavern?
Cavern.
Yeah.
What do you think it's?
Cavern.
Chasm, no cavern.
Good.
Alright, I think that was 214.
Facing northwards, the rock face is smooth and glistening with moisture. Moss of many different hues grows on the surface.
Fuels.
There is an eerie silence punctuated only by the splashings of the river as it flows behind you. You have 3 options. A passage runs off to the northwest if you want to take this route. A large timber door is directly in front of you in the middle of the rock face. If you open the door... Ooh.
What's this?
That's what I'm trying to work out.
Third option,
overleaf.
okay.
If you open the door, another passageway runs out along the river eastwards. To follow this along the riverbank, turn to 99.
Wait, isn't that 2 options?
That's 3 options. So a passage runs off to the northwest.
Yeah.
A large timber door is in the middle of the rock face. And then if you open the door, so if we go through the door...
Yeah.
Wow, this is
That's
confusing.
2 options, right? You
Yeah.
go through the door and you go to a certain place.
Yeah, if you open the door, another passageway runs out along the river eastwards. Follow that along the riverbank.
Should we just go west, northwest?
That seems like the easiest route. So we're not even going into the...
Well, what are the... yeah, let's go round.
So northwest, we're going to go up here?
Yeah, let's go northwest.
Okay.
So 271?
271. That's confusing.
Very confusing. There's only 2 options. The short passage begins to narrow and ends a few meters ahead of the doorway. If you wish to go through the door, turn to 336. If you decide against this direction and go back to the river, turn to 214.
So we've come to a little doorway along this corridor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might as well go through it, right?
Yeah.
336.
Giving us a warning because it's Steve.
It's getting narrower. There's going to be a goblin in there. 336.
336.
That's a big page.
You're in a small, foul-smelling room. You notice 2 doors, one to the west and one behind you to the south. The furniture in the room is sparse and has been made mostly from bits of old boats. There appears to be nothing of value in the room, but a bunch of keys hang on the wall. An old man in ragged clothes is slumped asleep on a bench made from half a rowing boat, snoring loudly. Next to him is a vicious-looking brown dog with red eyes and black teeth, whom you've awakened.
We read something about a guy with a dog, didn't we?
Did we?
Someone with the key. Was that the boathouse? We already done that.
I don't know.
This is the boathouse. There's boats all over the place.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'll have to read back. The dog is now eyeing us suspiciously. A deep growl is coming from its throat. You may tiptoe to an exit through the south door, bang on the door behind you, and cough a few to wake up the old man.
Doggo John.
leap across the room with the sword drawn to cut down the dog.
Should we just bang on the door? And...
Hang on.
He's got red eyes.
Have we written down... Oh, pay respects to the boatman.
Yeah.
Should we try and chat to him? What can we do?
Bang on the door and cough a few hymns. That's the only way to get in there.
Yeah.
This is a picture of the boatman and his dog. He looks pretty vicious, but let's cough and try and wake him up. 172. The old man's eyes flutter open. He sees you and grabs for a half-oar lying on the bench. You tell him you mean no harm, but he remains on guard and eyes you cautiously. Although he looks harmless enough, his dog could be dangerous. The man's boots are undone. Will you tie his shoelaces?
I'll say that.
Rush the dog with your weapon.
No.
Ask the man questions regarding your quest. Tell him his boots are undone.
Your boots are untied. Is that not a bit threatening if someone was like, your boots are untied? Would you not be like, oh?
Well, we're paying him respect. If we tell him we're giving him a favour, aren't we? Like, your shoelaces are untied.
Would you tell me my shoelaces are untied?
Probably.
Okay.
If we ask him questions, that's about us. If we attack his dog, that's bad. If we do him a favour by telling him his shoelaces are untied, that's praising him, right? Tell him his boots are undone. 165.
Okay.
I think we gotta do that. We're paying respect to the boatman.
I wouldn't say that was respect. Maybe it is.
I think so.
Well done. The old man thanks you and rather sheepishly ties up his boots. You explain that you mean no harm and he calms down, calling off his dog. He tells you that this area is the only passageway through to the inner chambers. Some years ago, the river swelled after a particularly severe spring and cut off supplies from the outside world. All the area's inhabitants starved to death, but the master, realizing he needed defenses against the outside world, put a curse on the area. The last remaining creatures became the undead, and now guard the passageway through. He starts to inquire about you. Will you be straight with him and tell him of your quest? Thank him for the chat and leave, or try to grab the keys and go for the nearest door.
We gotta respect him, so...
Be truthful.
What is our quest again? To get the treasure from the Warlock Mountain.
Yeah, we're treasure hunters, basically.
Should we just be honest with him?
Yeah, if he wants to be a dick, we can fight him.
We can kill him and his dog.
Yeah. Not his dog. Just him.
When the old man learns of your quest for treasure, he becomes angry and bids you be gone. I thought...
No, really?
He'll have nothing to do with fortune hunters. His dog senses his anger and snarls menacingly. You may either smile, thank him and exit through the south door, or you may try and pacify him. Turn to 111. We've got to try and pacify him.
What does pacify mean?
Like, calm him down.
Let's pacify
Put a
him.
dummy in his mouth.
Oh, like a pacifier.
Correct.
It's a very American thing. 111. He will not be pacified. As you shift uneasily around the room, he shouts a word at the dog. It turns to 249.
Stick on, boy.
No! So we're bad guys then, really? They're trying to keep the peace and we're treasure hunting.
I had a feeling, but if we would have thanked him and left, we wouldn't have gained anything anyway. So I don't feel like we would have gained anything else.
Do you not think if we paid respect to him and just left, he'd be like, oh, here you go. Have this. Pacifier.
We'll know when we die next time. The dog springs as you move. Its hideous black teeth are coming straight for your throat. 2 meters from you, a blast of fire shoots from its mouth right at your face. You duck just in time, but you now must fight the beast. Do we have a dog?
No, we have rats. We have a
always
beast.
have rats. A beast, that will do.
Yes.
It says the beast somewhere, I think.
Yeah, fight the beast.
Fight the beast. Pacifying is also just calming someone down. Guess he didn't want to be soothed. Yeah.
Some people are just reckless.
Can't. Yeah. You've literally just barged into his gaff while he was just...
Yeah, but we told him his boots were untied.
Yeah, and then all we said was we want to find the gold in the room next door, and then he kicked off. And we tried to pacify him, and he's had none of it, so let's just kill his dog. Okay, you take this. So skill is 7, and stamina is...
So this is his dog, not him.
Yeah. So he's a 3.
Oh, in addition to its normal attack, throw 1 dice every attack round for its fiery breath.
Oh, no.
On a roll of 1 or 2, it scorches you for 1 point of damage. But on a roll of 3 to 6, you avoid the blast. You may use your luck against the fire. Okay.
Go on then.
So let's roll.
Let's roll. Let's see if we win first.
And then we also roll, whether we win or not, we roll for the dog breath.
Okay. 15, 16, 17, 18 for us. Oh, shit. Oh, 12 plus 10.
19! So he hits us.
So he takes two stamina off us.
Oh, wait, we can roll. We have the shield.
Yeah, so I'll roll this one.
If you get a 6, we get to just deduct 1. No.
Oh, so we're down to 13 stamina,
Yeah.
and
then you need to roll for the dog.
Do you want to roll for the dog?
I will. I don't really want to, but I will.
So if it's a 3 to 6, we don't take any extra damage.
No, we do. We want a where is it?
3 to 6.
Yeah, we want 3 to 6. Oh, he takes 1 stamina off us.
Okay, so that's us down to 12. Oh no.
We can do it. We can do it.
Okay. Okay, our roll. 6, 20.
20.
So
I don't
that's
think you can beat
19
that.
as a max. So he is down to 4 HP.
But we still need to roll for his fire breath.
Really?
Yes. Even if we win.
I'll roll this one then.
Yeah. So you want a 3 to a 6? Yes.
Avoided.
Yes.
Okay. I'll roll again.
19?
19 for us. So that's if they get a 12, it could be a draw.
Which they
There we go.
haven't,
So-
but we need to roll for dog breath.
Let's take his stamina down first. He's down to 2 stamina, and then you roll for dog breath. Okay,
That's
so that's
bad.
1 stamina down for us.
We need to eat next opportunity to
Yeah,
eat.
we still have, I think it's like 6 stamina provisions. Okay, I'll roll again. 20. So that's a
Yeah.
win. So he's dead.
He is
We
dead.
killed the beast. We killed this man's pet, his companion.
Where's the beast? There it is.
He's dead. Did you read the rest of it first?
No.
Go on.
The old man watches the fight but does not move unless you kill his dog. If you kill the dog, you may escape through the south door, but you will not have time to take anything with you. If you wish to stay after killing his dog, turn to 304. Add 1 luck point either way.
Okay, look.
You can't add 1 luck point. That is our maximum
Should we
luck.
stay?
Let's stay.
Let's stay and kill him, might as well.
And if he kills us, we'll start again and do the different.
Yeah, he's got nothing to live for now anyway.
304, exactly.
304. Wonder what his dog was called. Yep.
Bruno.
Bruno. Malekith. The old man is Oh my god. The old man is furious at you for killing his dog. His eyes turn white with anger. He slowly rises from his seat and he stands. As he stands, he appears to gain size and stature. Oh no.
Oh,
He's getting
big.
big. He's rising. He's changing in front of your eyes. He sprouts hair on his face and forearms. His nose lengthens and he becomes dog-like. His teeth are pointed. He is a werewolf and he advances towards you.
Yeah.
You can escape through the door behind you to the south. Otherwise, you must fight him.
Should we fight him?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
wasn't expecting this. Do you think he was sleeping with his
Have we
own?
got a werewolf?
I think we do. Or maybe
It's
the beast.
the beast.
He's a werewolf.
Okay.
Do you
so
think he's sleeping with his own pet dog?
why would you say that?
Because he's a werewolf. They're both beasts.
8 and 8.
Okay, okay. Just a curious
I'm
question.
just curious.
This is exactly what we need now we're monetized.
If you defeat him, so this is it. If you defeat him, you send to 203.
Okay.
There is no weird things on this one.
Where is that? Oh.
You got it?
The blood has rushed completely to my head there. Here we go.
Ready?
Yes. A bit busy now. 15 for us.
Oh, we can do it. Go on. 15!
Yep.
Okay,
so it's a
draw.
It's all a bit Phil Schofield. Yeah, it is.
Silence. Oh, what's that? 17?
17 for us.
Yeah!
Right, so, Werewolf Schofield goes down to 6.
Mr. Schofield. Mr. Schofield.
Schofield's probably a good name for a werewolf, I think.
You reckon?
Maybe.
Schofi.
Maybe that's what his dog was called. 6, 19 for us, so...
Can you even beat that?
I think he can. He can get 20. If he gets a 6. So that's 18, so Mr. Wolf is down to 4.
We're beating him more than we beat his dog.
I know. Beat that goddamn dog. Okay, let's roll. 12.
Oh, what? Why is there some grass in there?
That's been in there since we've been playing.
Is that lucky or unlucky? Be careful.
Do you know what that is?
No.
This is my McCready from the Thing figures jetpack piece.
Is it? Why is it in the dice box?
It's from him.
Oh, okay.
It's in the dice box.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I hope you've... so we got Snake Eyes, so we got 12.
Yeah, so enemy roll.
9. Oh.
15.
Yeah,
So let's roll. I'll roll the 1 dice for our defense.
Yeah.
Oof.
No.
So we are down to 9.
Yes.
We definitely need stamina. Okay, I'll roll again.
Come on.
13.
Shit.
That's more than 13.
Yeah. This
So-
is fate.
Do you want to roll a dice?
Come on, Kiss.
Close enough. Okay, that's us down to 7 stamina.
Yeah, this is because we did so well on our last run. It's like, karma coming back.
We'll do him. We'll have him. I'll roll. Oh!
Yeah.
That's a win. How much excitement from seeing 2 dice roll onto a certain number.
Yeah.
There we go. For anyone who's just partaking, these symbols are 6s on these dice, so we got double 6, which means we got 22. Okay.
Still on 4?
Yeah, he's a beast. 14 for us.
12. Nice.
So he's down to 2.
Come on, last one.
Oh, that's our stamina. Yep, 1 more attack on Wolf Boy, and hopefully he's got some good loot for us.
If not, let's restart this whole.
Well, we will
Possibly.
we'll start it when we die. Might as well continue and get as much
You
info
mean
as possible.
if we die?
If he dies,
If we die.
17 for us.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
she's
dead.
The beast is down.
Okay. If you defeat him, turn to 203. Add 1 point to your luck, which we can't. For defeating the werewolf, you may rest and eat provisions if you wish.
Yes, do it.
As you look around the room, there appears to be little of use, although the bunch of keys looks interesting.
You're only allowed to use 1 provision at a time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Particularly the one marked Boathouse. None are numbered. You may take the keys if you wish. There are doors to the west and south. If you open the west door, go to 38. If you want to go south, turn to 66. So we take the Boathouse key.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to add that onto the thing. I will definitely write it down in here. So, Boathouse key. So where are we? We've gone up there.
I just say we just keep going west the entire way.
Werewolf. I'll put Boatman as well. boathouse.
So if you escape from here, you just go south, back out. So I think you've got to kind of do this.
Right, so those to the west and south. So where are we going?
West. I think south is the way you came in.
Okay, west. 38.
You open the door to find the werewolf's larder. A miscellaneous collection of bones and decaying meats. The smell is nauseating, although a jar of pickled eggs seems to offer fairly palatable food. If you wish to take these, there will be enough for 2 meals. Add 2 points to your provisions.
Nice.
So I'll do that quick.
Pickled eggs?
Pickled eggs includes, what's that, 8 stamina worth?
Yeah.
Back in the room, you may now go out through the south door, 66.
So we are going south, basically.
Pretty much, but we got eggs, so...
Pickled eggs.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, when are we going to have the chance to use even 9 provisions worth? Depending on how long the book has left.
I feel like we've only had 2 opportunities to eat.
I think about 3.
The door opens and you find yourself in a passage leading back to the riverbank. You return to the river and may now either go for the door in the middle of the rock face, so we are actually back here.
Yeah. So the only thing that was worth going in there for was the eggs.
And the boathouse key.
The boathouse key, which is probably this door, actually.
Yeah.
I love pickled eggs. I can't say
I
I've
don't
ever...
think I've ever had pickled egg. I
No.
like pickles and I like eggs, so I mean like...
I like eggs, but I don't like pickles, so...
This is true. You return to the river and may now either go for the door in the middle of the rock face or go down the passageway running off eastwards along the
See,
river.
I feel like that wasn't explained very well to us earlier, was it?
No.
Ooh, what do we do? Should we try the east first?
Oh, really? Yeah. And then hopefully that's the last option through the chasm.
Yeah, I feel like that's the boathouse room we need to use the key on.
Okay, let's go
Great
east.
with your fish and chip. Oh, fish and chips is very good.
Where were we? 99?
99. So we're going to go eastwards, right?
Yes.
And hopefully this isn't a trap. Either way, where we wash up if we do die, we know to get the boat key.
Yeah. Maybe. We might not even need it.
The passageway runs eastwards. Ahead of you, you can see a solid-looking door blocks the passage. You step up to investigate to under 383.
Oh.
Maybe this is the boat key room. If it is, hopefully we can go back. If it isn't, we'll go back anyway. Maybe.
We don't need to go back if it is the boathouse key.
True, but you never know what's going to be in that middle doorway then.
Oh, I know what you mean, yeah. A sign above the door reads boathouse. The door is firmly locked, but a small barred window allows you to look inside. You can see a number of skeleton men working on building a boat of some sort. They move in a series of quick, jerky actions, rather insect-like. If you have a key clearly labelled boathouse, turn to page 80. If you want to try to break the door down, turn to 264. If you want to return to the riverbank, turn to 129. So we do have a key clearly labelled boat.
Let's go back to the riverbank.
What?
We can check out the middle door now.
Isn't this like a sideway though?
Yeah, but if that's where the boathouse is, that's probably where you need to go, is it not?
Oh, do you reckon?
What do you think, guys? Should we go to straight into the boathouse, or should we go and check out the middle doorway first?
A small barred window. This is the window. This is what we are faced with.
B-A-R-R-E-D. Prison cell.
Small barred window.
Window full of...
Yeah, this is like at that point when you're playing a video game and you don't know if this is the side quest or the main quest way.
Yes.
And you don't want to continue.
And you're worried that you're going to not be able to go back through the doorway.
You don't want to miss out on the side quest by accidentally triggering the main quest.
And it's the worst when it looks like it's a side quest and you go the side quest way.
Yeah, it's actually the main
and you get
quest.
really pissed off.
Cool.
Thought there was a tiny bard.
I wish there was a tiny
He's just got
bard.
his loot through the window. What does that say on there? You can see a number of skeleton men working and building a boat of some sort. I feel like that's probably the way forward because they're probably going to be able to use their boat to get to somewhere, but...
I feel like this is side quest way.
Really?
But maybe it isn't.
I feel like the boat key is
But
definitely
look at my map. That looks like main quest way.
Let's checkpoint it.
Oh.
First checkpoint. We've still got a lot of drink left.
What side are we on? 383?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think we should check out the middle doorway.
Oh, really?
You gonna roll for it?
Yes, because I want to check out the little house
Okay.
thing.
Go on then. Let's do it.
Checkpoint.
We've got a checkpoint. It doesn't matter, does it?
So whoever gets the highest number, I'll go black, you go yellow.
Okay. Highest number gets the option, and my option is to check out the main middle door back on the waterfront.
Bitch, I want to check skeleton boy out. Ah, okay.
We're checking out the middle door. So.
Okay, so if you want to return to the riverbank and try another route, turn to 129. As if you see all them little skeletons working away, and then you don't want to.
Leave them to it. They've got to finish the boat.
I've got
129.
Yeah.
You go back to the riverbank and decide to try the door in the middle of the rock face. Turn to 104.
It's a trap. You get decapitated.
Okay. You find yourself in a short, narrow passageway. So we'll need to map this. You find yourself in a short, narrow passageway with a door ahead to the north. You try this door. Turn to 49.
The door squeaks open on rusty hinges. The room is dark and your eyes begin to adjust themselves as you close the door behind you. You hear a shuffling in the room, but before you can react, a blow to your head knocks you senseless. Lose 2 stamina points and
Worth
turn
it.
to 122. You don't know yet.
We're going to be in for a real good time.
A blow to the head.
No comment. What? 122. Okay. After the last sentence, you awake with a throbbing head and looking around the room is about 8 meters square with doors to the north and the south. You've been dumped in the southwest corner. Standing motionless in the center of the room are 4 men. Oh no. Hello guys, let's see how the map is going, please.
I haven't drawn the throbbing men on here yet.
Yeah, we're only on the south bank, but I think we're doing alright.
So we landed on the south bank, and then we went up this way when we got the boathouse key, and then we ended up coming back to this point. I wanted to go this way to see the skeleton men building the boat, but Sean wanted to go this way with the throbbing men. So
What did they do to our head?
they blew on it, I
They
think.
blew our head, and we wake up with a throbbing head,
Yep.
and we're in an 8 meter square room with doors to the north and the south. You've been dumped in the southwest corner after they're done with us.
Okay.
You've been dumped by standing motionless in the center of the room are 4 men. At least they appear to be men. Their skin is greeny grey. Their clothes are tattered and torn, and they are all staring vacantly at the ceiling.
What did you do to
They're
them?
not. No, what did they do to me? They're not owning up to what they've done to us.
They blew on your head and now it's throbbing all go.
Yes.
Basically the same as any stream.
One carries a club, one a scythe, one an axe, and one a pick. They are ignoring you completely. Around the room are various peasant-style weapons, pitchforks and axe handles, pointed sticks, one or two.
Pointed dicks.
Yes, 1 or 2 shields and several barrels. In the northeast corner is a human corpse with a sword in one hand and a shield in the other. So he's like defending himself in the corner, basically.
Okay.
You move your hand up to your head to feel for signs of blood, and you're relieved to find you are not bleeding.
Good.
Always a bonus. But as your hand moves, the strange creatures in the center of the room turn their head towards you. So he's put his hand on his head and he's checked for blood, and they've watched him, and all
There's
eyes
no
are on
blood
him.
though, so it's okay.
So all our eyes are on him now. So as your hand moves, the strange creatures in the center of the room turn your eyes down towards you. Down towards you.
Oh, is that the picture?
Yeah, so these are the 4 men that have just had their way with our throbbing head. We can try to talk to them, jump to your feet and charge them with your sword, scramble for an exit through the south door.
Oh, I didn't think any of those was going to be an option. I thought it was going to be like move slowly and pick a weapon.
So the fact that they're basically undead zombies, I don't think talking to them is going to work. We can fight them, charge and fight them with a sword. going to be a fight. Scramble for the exit. We're not going to get anything from the room. Should we just
I don't
try
want to scramble for the exit.
Should we try and talk to them?
Let's try and chat. We always try and chat. Sometimes it works, sometimes
We'll try and
it
make a bit of small talk after
Yeah.
what's happened.
Yeah.
We might make the best friends. They blew in your head and now it's throbbing. Okay. Right, so let's try and talk to the 4 accused.
268. Their vocabulary is limited to a series of
Could have
moans,
got a mouthful.
moans and groans.
Go on.
They appear not to be intelligent at all. Furthermore, your conversation merely serves to attract their attention to you. They grip their heads, and it looks as
Oh no.
they grip their weapons, and it.
Okay. I can never know if it. I know when I'm fucking being like joking, but I don't know if you are.
They grip their weapons, and it looks as though you will have to fight them. However, there is a slim chance that you could make it to the door you came in through.
Get an invisibility potion.
If you want to try for that door, turn to 13. If you resigned yourself to a battle, turn to 282. Let's battle it out.
Fight 'em.
Let's do it. 282.
Pin them down.
One by one.
Dirty. Always.
Dirty. Dirty
What
bird.
282?
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. What are we fighting?
Zombies. They're actually called zombies as well.
Oh,
that'll
there's
do.
only one zombie here.
That'll do.
Oh, there's three in the background.
Yeah. The 4 creatures shuffling towards you are mindless zombies. Their vacant eyes suggest that their actions are controlled by a will which is not their own. They are
Sexy.
so someone else has asked them to do what they did to our head. Their control by will is not their own. You're still too dizzy to think properly, but you must act quickly. The first zombie reaches you and prepares to swing his club. You must fight him.
He's swinging his dick around.
Yeah. My monetization is going down the drain.
If you defeat the first zombie, add 2 luck points and turn to face the other 3. Fight each in turn. So we do have to fight 4 zombies.
Skill 7,
7, stamina 6.
and they've all got the same.
Oh, we've only got 7 stamina. I thought we got a stamina up.
We lost 2 after it. So they all have the same skill. Oh,
no, this is big. This is like big boss zombie.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Flesh shaver fight. This is what we want in the Warlock's tomb.
Oh yeah, we killed him.
Easy. Zombie 1 is down to 4.
This is a lot of fighting.
We'll
Got a
get
lot
through
of
it
fighting
quick.
to do right now. This is the video skipping part.
Don't say that. Everyone needs to watch every minute.
17 versus
So a 10 or lower.
9.
Easy. So zombie 1 is down to 2 stamina points.
Yeah!
See. Zombie 1 is dead.
He is dead. So we have to fight. If you defeat the first zombie, add 2 luck points, which we're not allowed to do, and turn to face the other 3. Fight each of them in turn. So we've got zombie with the scythe. His
Are any of them the same?
the
first two are
two are the same.
6. Okay.
6-6. Okay, so it's this is a lot of fighting.
We'll get through it.
We will get through it if we survive.
Easy. Come on. They need to
Say
get.
that. Ever
Well,
say
depends
that.
how shit our rolls are. Oops, monetization. Okay, let's roll.
14.
14 for us, so that is a 8 for the enemy. 10, 12.
Nice.
There we go. And then zombie 2 is down to 4.
You should use,
I
yeah.
know, you never know whether you should use it or not, and you have to get a 6 anyway, so if you roll a luck roll, John, and you're unsuccessful in combat, do you still lose a luck
Yeah,
point?
of course you do. That's the gamble of using luck.
Okay.
Which is why, because our luck is so low, we don't really want to use it unless we're in like desperate
13 for us.
attempts.
9, 10, 11.
Nice.
Okay. Zombie 2 is down to 2.
Yeah, we can do this. We're nearly all the way through it.
Yup. Okay, so you do
Yeah.
lose it. So it's
If
only
you-
worth it if you're like right near the end.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's the one thing about this book. I feel like you gain luck very easily.
But then again, if you had 12 luck, you'd be using it all the time.
Yeah.
13 for us.
Oh, that's low.
Oh, that's a 12. Okay, we're down to...
Wait,
No.
Real.
You roll.
We are 6.
Yeah.
Thank you. We
Oh.
still take 1.
Yep, so we are down to 6 stamina points because we used our
Moon
shield.
shield.
This book is very forgiving when it comes to luck, yeah.
Yeah, we've
Depends-
noticed
yeah.
that.
But that's if you already have a semi, like, good dice luck roll anyway. If you have, like, 5 luck, you...
It's almost not worth you, like, risk gambling it
Yeah.
in case you lose it.
Okay, I roll.
Yes.
What's that, 5? 19?
Yeah.
So that's an 18 at best for them. So zombie 2 is dead.
Okay.
Zombie 3 has 6 stamina.
Yep, 6 and...
Oh.
Oh, not 59. Oh my. What a slip.
Always a slip. Okay. I roll.
Nice.
That's a death. Well,
So brutal with your language.
kill him. Okay, zombie number 3. Can you... This book number... Zombie number 3 is down to 4 stamina points. Yeah, this book is very forgiving. Yeah, it is. But, yeah, it is the risk, isn't it?
It's a gamble.
16 for us, so 10 or lower for the enemy.
Yeah!
Beautiful. Zombie 3 is down to 2 HP.
What?
Oh my god. I'm trying to roll too quick. 20.
Nice.
So
He's
he's
dead.
dead. Zombie number 4.
Last zombie is a zombie with the axe. His skill is 6 and his stamina is 5. So
Okay.
unfortunately it's still 3 hits.
We've got luck to use though.
We have. If we want to use it.
17 for us, so they need to get a
Big
11.
boy score. I don't know how you work that out so quickly.
I
Can work hours out. I just can't. I don't do the enemy one before.
It's easy because our skill is 10.
Yeah.
Normally I'm really bad at maths. Okay, I'll roll again. 18.
Yeah.
18 for us, so that is a 12 at best. A draw. We both missed. Oh, nice. So he's down to 1 stamina point.
All those 3s we were rolling outside the box. Okay, 13.
18 for us, so that's a 12 at best again.
Oh!
Close. There he is. Close
Dead?
again. Yeah, all zombies done.
If you defeat all 4, turn to 115. Is it you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Close. That was very close. Squeaky bum time.
The poor wretches lying dead at your feet almost look happy to be relieved of the burden of life. But as you look down at them, you sense that you are not the only one to know of their deaths. Looking around the room, you may investigate the weapons lying around, go over to the dead body in the east corner, or check the barrels.
I think the body is very ominous.
Yeah, it's either someone who's like died in there trying to fight them who's going to help us, like a spirit or something, or it's going to be like a bad guy. So the barrels, investigate the weapons. Should we?
The weapons were all shit, right? They were fighting us with their weapons, and the
Pitchforks,
weapons
yeah.
were shit.
And the person who died, the zombies, they're not going to loot the guy's corpse, so we might have something good on him.
Yeah, and we can always check the barrels afterwards if that's an option.
Maybe. So let's check out the body in the northeast corner. 313.
Ooh. But then it is Steve that's written this bit. You check over the body.
Is it a trapdoor?
The poor wretch was obviously caught in the same way that you were, but his weaker skull shattered under the club's blow. He wears a suit of leather armour no better than your own, holds a wooden shield on one wrist, and clutches a steel-bladed sword in his other hand. In his pockets are 8 gold pieces, and around his neck is a silver crucifix.
Ooh,
You
vampire.
may take any 2 of these items you wish. Write them in your equipment list and turn to 221. Also, add 1 luck and 1 skill point.
Nice, 1 skill point. Oh.
Are we allowed?
Are we allowed to add a skill point?
So it doesn't say add a skill point over your initial score, but it says also add 1 luck and 1 skill point. Does that mean we're allowed to add it above our initial, or is that just like a if you are below your initial, you may add it? No,
we can't.
John.
Okay. We're taking the crucifix anyway. So I thought, what are the options then? Gold piece
We're taking 8 gold pieces.
and the crucifix.
Oh, he's got a steel-bladed sword.
Oh, okay.
So he's got a wooden shield, a steel-bladed sword, 8 gold pieces, and a silver crucifix. We definitely take silver crucifix.
Should we take the sword and the crucifix?
Steel-bladed sword.
Yeah.
And the crucifix. We've got a lot of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so I'll add them on here. If it lets me, come on. Oh my god.
What is it? Silver crucifix.
I think so. I don't know what's going on here. It says it's deleting the text, but it's taking 6 hours. Silver crucifix.
221.
Okay, silver crucifix is on. Item 7 is steel sword.
Oh.
What? Is it a merchant who needs loads of gold?
No, you wait till you've added them. I don't know if we should have added them yet, but... No, just keep going.
Okay, right, they're in.
221.
What are the mysterious items you've collected? Which have you written down first on your equipment list? Oh, shit.
We wrote down the crucifix first.
The armor, the shield, the sword, the gold, the
It
crucifix.
might just be explaining what it is.
I hope so. Okay, 170. Yeah, I would have thought so. It wouldn't be that cruel to... Your item disintegrates in your hand. It's got to tell you what it is.
Yeah. That was a penis.
It's a minotaur. Very different.
Penis. The crucifix is a solid silver. Oh, the crucifix is solid silver and worth 4 gold pieces. Record this on your adventure sheet and turn to 319.
Just put gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll put in brackets. 4.
To find the secret of the second item you've collected, turn to 221 and investigate.
Oh, we should have taken the wooden shield.
Wooden
We've already
shield?
got a good shield though, haven't we?
We've already got one. Okay, so we picked up the sword after that, so if you want to read the sword page,
It's yours, isn't it? Or is it me?
just go read that.
27. Armor? Could you pick up the armor?
We've already got the armor and the shield and stuff.
Not the same armor.
Wonder if the gold's cursed.
Maybe. The sword is enchanted and will aid you in battle. As long as you use the sword, you may increase your initial skill by 2 points.
Oh, beautiful.
You may also add 2 points to your current skill value. So we can put it to 12 and keep it at 12.
Yeah.
Add 2 points to your luck. We can't do that. Throw your old sword away and turn to 319.
Nice.
If you would rather keep your own sword, leave your skill as it is and just take the luck bonus. Why would you do that? What if it's cursed? Doesn't matter.
We're taking
another
it.
2 skill. 319.
Wood? Yeah, it seems good.
Woo!
Seems good.
So I'm crossing out our sword. We now have our steel-bladed sword.
Yeah. If you have already investigated both items, turn to 81.
Kumar!
Okay, well, how you doing?
How is it going, Kumar?
Good to see you. A noise startles you, prompting you to leave the room quickly. You walk up to investigate the north door.
Okay, where are we?
We're on the east pathway, aren't we still?
So,
No.
have we gone to this
We went
door?
through that way, yeah.
Okay, so we're at the door we wanted to go through.
Yeah, and there's a door to the north. You walk up to investigate the north door. So there's a door on the end. 205. Long time. Yes, it has.
Yes.
You chunked
Too
right
long.
there. Yeah, I mean, gold was promising, but we have no idea if we're going to meet another merchant. And it was a steel blade and a silver crucifix, so we're going with Witcher motives there, I think.
You know what? I don't think this is Crypt door. I think that we might have carried on going this way.
You think?
Yeah. The door opens and you find yourself in a dark crypt of some kind. The room is very large. At one end is an altar, and various coffins are strewn about the room. There is a door behind you in the south wall, and also one in the west wall. If you want to investigate the room further, turn to 254. If the place gives you the creeps, you can leave via the west door, turn to 380.
Wait, so you can check out the left door, or you can just, if you don't like the building, you go for the left anyway?
One end is an altar. So there's an altar here.
When did you guys do part 1? It was on, I think, Sunday, John. We haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet because we haven't made a thumbnail for it. But they will be going up on YouTube soon if you want to catch up. Or you can watch it on Twitch. It's probably still on the channel.
So we can either investigate the room, go through this way, or go back.
Investigate the room. Is it either go back or investigate?
Yeah.
Investigate.
254.
Well, I wonder if we're going to bump into a vampire in it.
What have we got? We've got cheese.
We haven't got cheese.
I think we have. Because I kept half the cheese.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
The silence is deathly. A slow drip startles you as you creep around the coffins. The altar is ornately carved and studded with jewels. Beautifully woven drapes hang from the walls, although they are threadbare in places. There are 3 coffins in the room. A creaking noise makes you whirl around. The light from your lantern falls on the largest coffin. It is opening. As you watch, a tall man with a white face sits upright. His eyes open and fall on you. His expression changes from one of tranquility to one of abject hate.
Oh.
His mouth opens and a terrifying hiss comes from his throat. His teeth are wolf-like. He beckons you to come over, do you? Approach him as he wishes. Draw your sword and prepare to fight. Reach for your bag for another means of attack or run for the west door.
Have we got anything?
A crucifix.
And cheese?
Yeah, we go in our bag. There's a crucifix and there is some black gloves and
A black glove.
and dream cheese. And we pick the cheese and we force it into
We
his
eat
mouth.
it.
We put it into his fangs and run on the door.
Using the black glove.
Yeah. Investigate seems like a nice spell, yeah. So, right. Obviously, reach into our bag for another means of attack.
Yeah,
She
go
said
on then.
He might be a nice vampire, but we'll never know.
He's hissing at us.
He's hungry. Oh, is that him?
No.
Oh.
The creature you're facing is a vampire. You have various lines of attack. Your sword will do little real damage. A crucifix will hold him at bay but will not kill him. If you have either of these, you may use it to get through the door. Ooh, through the west door.
Yeah.
If you are determined to kill a vampire, you must overpower it and drive a wooden stake through its heart. If you have a wooden stake and you try to kill it, 10 to 17. If you have none of these, draw your sword. So we can get our crucifix out and go through the west door by turning to 380. I think that's our only option, unfortunately.
Oh, I want to kill this guy, but...
Yeah, we can come back and kill him.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Go on then. We're going to have to leave through the west door, right?
Yeah, I think that's our only option, apart from going back. No, we can't even go back. You got to draw your sword.
Wooden stake sounds dry. Yeah. Good one. West door, 380?
380, let's do it. It's the only option, really.
Maybe you do circle around with a stake later on.
Vampires?
No one would get it if I continued that.
No, I was kind of hoping you would. Just to watch you struggle.
They only exist in books and films. I'll have to find them. You are in a narrow east-west corridor.
East-west?
East-west corridor. Maybe you walk out and you can go either east or west.
Okay.
Looking westwards, you can see a crossroads ahead. you go towards the crossroads.
Okay.
Turn to 37.
My map is getting very confusing.
Yeah. Where's the Warlock at?
It's on Firetop Mountain.
We're in Firetop Mountain.
Standing at the crossroads, you may either go north, west, or south.
What's the map look like?
Like this.
Where are we?
We're here. We can either go north, we can keep going west, or we can go south.
What's that room in there?
That's where those naked men were.
Should we go south and try and get a steak?
Yeah, we can do.
We'll try to go south. We'll go back on ourselves, I think.
277.
You are in a short passageway which comes to a dead end several meters ahead of you. You may search for secret passages, turn to 146, or you may return to the crossroads and either follow the passage to the north or turn to the west. Should we search for secret passages?
Yeah.
Okay, 146.
You find no secret passages. You return to the crossroads and proceed either northwards or westwards.
Okay.
So that's a dead end.
If that is like House of Hell, there's probably like, if you are asked to look for secret passageways, take 11 from the number or something like that.
Yeah.
Map. Yeah, we are using the map, John.
We are mapping. It's looking good.
So we can go west.
It's looking like this. It's a well-established map.
So it's saying we can go back north or we can go west.
Yes.
Should we go west and see if it does take us back to that room with the zombies then?
Yeah, 11. As long as like going north isn't the only option here, and then we don't get to do it later.
I guess we'll find out. You follow the passage westwards until it turns round the corner to the south. Just before it bends is a signpost which reads under construction. I wonder if that's where the skeletons were. In front of you is the beginning of a stairway leading downwards. Only 3 steps have been built so far. A number of shovels, picks and other tools were lying on the ground, so the Warlock is using the zombies to build something.
Ah.
As you turn the corner, they suddenly flurried into action and... Oh, wait there. They're lying on the ground by the steps, but as you turn to the corner, they suddenly flurried into action so that the tools are working by themselves.
Shit.
You are now watching various tools digging and hammering as they've been handled by invisible workers. Not something else I nearly said. A humming chant becomes louder as you recognise it as hey ho, it's off to work we go.
Ah, I love
As you stand watching this, you start to chuckle. The scene is quite amusing. You sit on the wall, you sit and watch and even manage to chat to some of the magical tools. Gain 2 stamina points and 1 skill point as you relax. Then you turn back up the passageway to the crossroads where you may either go northwards or southwards. So we're going northwards and we're gaining 2 stamina points. Who are you calling home?
So we're going north, so that's our only basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And we gain 2 stamina points, which is good. I said 1 skill point, but we've already got 12, so...
So we got our 2 stamina points.
Yes, we're going northwards, so 366.
You're following a passageway which leads ahead to the north. After several meters, it bends sharply to the east. You continue eastwards until you eventually come across a narrow opening in the north wall. You may go through this opening, turn to 89, or continue eastwards. So we've gone around the east.
And there's a north opening, like a hole in the wall.
Here, or we can continue eastwards. Should we continue east? Get it out of the way.
Or is that, if it's a hole in the wall, is it going to be like...
Ooh, should we go for the hole?
Checkpoint?
Checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
What page man? 366. Oh, that's heavy still.
I'm winning. We did have 3 pints before the stream as well, so...
Yeah, it's not like us, is it?
It's a sunny day.
So we're going for the opening?
Yes.
89?
Yes.
Through the hole.
You climb through the opening and find yourself at the top of a narrow staircase leading downwards. Cautiously, you descend the stairs. 286. So
we're going downwards.
going down.
Going down?
Going down.
Yes.
Going down.
You climb.
What?
What page did you say?
286, did I not?
286. Went to 386. The narrow staircase is cut into the rock, and there are about 20 steps leading down. At the bottom of the steps, a passageway leads you into a large open chamber. This chamber stinks of putrefying flesh. Flesh. The smell is so bad that you are tempted to turn back. 3 bodies lie in the chamber. You may either search the bodies or tiptoe quietly through the room. What will you do? So you can either search the first body, search the second body, search the third body, or tiptoe through the room. What choices?
We've made a check.
Okay, I'm gonna draw this room. So there's.
We've gone down 20
body
steps.
1, body 2, body 3, or tiptoe through. We'll say it's here.
Did we tiptoe through the room?
What? You don't want to search the body?
Well, I'm just thinking. There's 3 dead bodies down there. What if like they've made a noise and like an arrow shot them or something?
You were already going tiptoe in. We can tiptoe and search the body.
Okay, check body 3.
Oh, not 1, 2, then 3.
3 first.
Has
We got a
anybody got a
checkpoint.
preference as what we should
What should we do?
pick? A number 1 to 3, or 4 being tiptoe.
Choices. Lots of choices. When there's this many choices, I feel like most of them are insignificant.
Do you want to just tiptoe through? We can just tiptoe through if you want to be safe.
There's 3 dead people in here. How
Yeah,
have they died?
actually, and it stinks in here, so maybe it would be safest if we just tiptoed through. We might be chancing it, and
Have you written down the
You've
checkpoint
written this, but-
page anyway?
286. Should we tiptoe through?
I think let's just tiptoe first.
Play it safe.
Yeah.
107. Sorry, John. If we get a chance to go back, we will search body number 2.
And we'll get the steak as well.
What if he had a steak?
Possible. You tiptoe through the room, up a narrow staircase ending at the top of the stairs in a passage. That was easy, you think, and then you begin to have second thoughts about whether it would have been worthwhile to search the bodies. If you want to return and search the bodies, starting with the third, turn to 148. If you want to press on, turn to
Why
197.
are you doing that?
I would help, but I literally threw my notes in the bin this afternoon. So it's telling us we can either go back and check body
It's
3.
literally giving us the option to go back.
But the fact that it's telling us to go back and check option 3 is probably a bad sign.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get punished for doing that.
How far back was our checkpoint? Just before we went in the room. Before we searched the bodies?
Yeah.
Oh, should we continue on then?
Let's continue.
197.
As long as there's not an item we need, and
Well, we'll soon find out. 197.
Hmm. At the top of the stairs, the passage turns sharply to the east. Let's draw that.
So we've gone back out or we're going out a different way?
We've gone through the other door,
Mhm.
and we're going up some more stairs. As you pause to get your bearings, you hear a creaking in the rock behind you. You spin around in time to see a heavy portcullis drop down to seal off the passageway behind you. Your only way now is forward.
Mhm.
You may either press on forward, turn to 48, or may check the walls for secret passageways, turn to 295. We may as well check for secret
Yeah,
passageways.
we might as well. Even though we don't have any passwords, I don't think.
Oh, what if there was like something really important on those bodies?
Maybe, but if we die, we go back to... You find no secret passages. However, your explorations attract some sort of creature, and as you listen, you can hear something coming down the corridor towards you. To find out what sort of wandering monster you have come across, turn to 161. You must fight the creature, and if you defeat it, you may press on down the passageway by turning to 48. However, section 161 you will not be told where to progress to. So write down 48 now.
What?
Just do it anyway.
What am I doing?
Just write it over here.
48? What am I writing?
Just write 48. So you will know where to go after 161.
Okay.
So it looks like we have to.
This book was part of a reading challenge I'm doing under the category a book that has been banned or challenged.
Why has it been banned, Steve? I think I saw you tweet about it or put it on Instagram. Why is it banned? Should we just try and fight the creature? Whatever
Yeah,
it is. 161.
it could be something cool. Hey, when we were meant to use that spell, by the way?
Which spell?
You wrote down like a spell at the start.
I'm guessing against the Warlock.
Make sure you have noted the reference as instructed on the last page, which was 48. You will return to that reference after dealing with the creature you're about to encounter. Your trappings and scrapings at the rock face as you search for secret doors and passageways resound through the dungeon corridors. Various creatures roam freely through the underworld, and your noises have just attracted the attentions of one of those following monsters. Roll 1 dice. Consult the table below and over to find out what has come to investigate. Fight the creature as normal. Wandering monsters never carry any treasure. If you defeat this monster, return to the reference you have noted.
Okay, what are the options?
So if you roll a 1, it's a goblin, 2 for an orc, 3 for a gremlin, 4 a giant rat, 5 for a skeleton, or 6 for a troll.
Guess we'll find out.
And they appear to go up in difficulty.
This, the Evangelical Church in America banned and burned Fighting Fantasy books as they thought.
What?
Yeah, I think I remember at Fighting Fantasy Fest, Ian mentioned that actually at the panel. So I bet they went through. I bet they had a good laugh.
Is that true?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I remember him saying something like that.
That's ridiculous.
This is a random encounter like you would have had in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, nice.
We still have not played Dungeons and Dragons. Here we go.
Go. 3?
3.
We are fighting a gremlin. His skill is 6, and his stamina is 4. So I guess we're back to goblin.
Pretty much.
That's pretty much. Goblins and gremlins have got to be.
It certainly helped with book sales. Yeah, I imagine it would. You know, it's like Dungeons and Dragons and all stuff. Like if kids find out there's like something that's been banned, they just want to read it or watch it or play it.
Yeah, I bet they loved it.
Definitely. Okay, our roll.
Yeah, let's go. 19.
19 for us, so that's an 18 at best for them. Gremlin is down to 4 stamina points. No, 2 stamina points. 1 more and he's done.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
20.
Dead.
Gremlin is down in the dust.
So we need to go back to 48.
I'm late, but I'm here. Hey.
Ella! Was it Ian? Did I remember that
I think
right?
that might be a different name.
Different name.
Hey, how you doing? Ars Thaumaturgis. I'm going to call you Turgis.
Turgis?
Turgis. Good to have you here anyway. But we are close to the end, so unfortunately there won't be too much more. But
Not the end of the book, the end of the stream.
Yes. So where we go? 48.
48. You were in an east-west corridor. After these stairs. Got to be.
Satanic Panic. Yeah, that's the whole Charles Manson thing, right?
East-west.
And metal music. And yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Hellfire Club, all that kind of stuff.
So if you go east, you turn to a corner northwards.
Yeah.
Up here.
Yeah.
To go this way, turn to 391. To go west, you just go this way and you turn to page 60. So do you want to go west or back to the centre of the fort, or do you want to go northeast?
Maybe we should go towards the outskirts now.
Yeah, northeast?
Yeah. What page? Northwards. 391.
It was Ian!
Yeah, okay,
yes!
good. I guess that it might be near the end, but timing I just didn't work out for me this time, alas. Turgis, that's a new one for me. Turgis.
That's why I was like, Turgis? You do pick out the weirdest characters from names.
I'm not entirely sure what the actual way of pronouncing that name is, but Turgis will do for now. You are at the south end of a north-south corridor.
Okay.
Yeah. You're at the south end of a north-south corridor. Looking northwards, you can see a passage coming from the east wall.
Passage from the east?
Right, we went northeast, right? Yeah, so you're at the south end of a north-south corridor.
Yeah.
Looking northwards, you can see a passage coming from the east wall.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to this passage, check for secret passages as you walk northwards, or go south following the bend to the west?
Should we check for secret passages? I'm always going to regret not searching for them. We probably won't ever find anything, but...
Yeah, let's do it. 360. We've got a checkpoint back before that room anyway, so...
As you try the walls up the passageway, a secret door opens up along the west wall. Secret? How do I draw a secret? I'll do little shines around
Question mark, maybe?
Ooh.
I feel like it's usually worth searching with secrets, except when it turns to traps. Yeah. But
yeah, but you're never going to know
you know when it's... I feel like we were searching for passageways in House of Hell for like 4 hours.
That was an amazing book.
And then we went back to the beginning and read like, if you find a secret passage, take 10 off it.
Yeah.
And we found the answer.
But to be fair, our maps were pretty shoddy, but they worked. Like,
I thought
we
our
did
House of Hell were
navigate
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah.
We nailed it in one playthrough right at the end, so...
So a secret door opens up along the west wall. Turn to 177.
Nice. Have you got that, haven't you?
I've drawn it already.
177.
Yes.
You are standing in a north-south passage. To the north, you can see a passage off to the east. To investigate, turn to 52. To the south, the passage turns westward.
Oh.
Westward, I guess.
Westward? Whoa.
You may go to the southern end of the passage by turning to 391 in the west wall in front of you. In the west wall in front of you is a secret door. To go through this, turn to 175.
Is that a third choice then?
Let's go through it again.
If something says secret, we're gonna go through it.
So to the south is a passage that turns westward.
Westward?
Yeah.
Tim
westward. You may either go to the southern end of the passage by turning 391.
Okay.
In the west wall in front of you is a secret door. To go through this, turn to 175,
Yes.
which we're going
Gotta
to.
go do that, yeah.
175.
What about westward?
Leave him in the dungeon.
You're standing in a narrow corridor. Behind you is a secret door to the east? Is that not where we just came from? No, we've gone through a secret passageway.
To the west. On the west side. In front of
Behind you is a secret door to the east. Ahead of you is a crossroads. Alright, ahead of you is a crossroads. That's easy. We've drawn that. Behind you is a secret door to the east. So there's a secret door about here. No,
Okay.
here.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I trust you.
I don't. To walk to the crossroads. Okay, so we can either go for the secret door to the east, 177, or we
No,
can.
that's where we just came from, isn't it? Let's go back through the secret door.
Oh, so we don't want to go back there.
No.
Okay, so that's back through the secret door. Okay,
It's like
so
a
we want to go to
shortcut.
the crossroads, 267.
Okay. House of Hell had at least one thing that looked like a secret and turned out to be a trapdoor. I think I remember that, but it took you down to the basement and
Yes.
you needed to go down there anyway. I love House of Hell.
House Hell was very
It's
good.
so good.
Wait for Hell the Werewolf.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Write the number down at the junctions for reference.
I'm trying. I am trying. I've written the last few
So
down.
177 is the secret door, and to walk to the crossroads 267. Okay. We now stand at the crossroads. Have you got the crossroads on there?
Yep.
We can go north, south, west, or east.
West, that's back where we came from.
Yep.
Okay.
Where did we go?
North is going further out of the centre.
Yep.
South is taking us back into the middle.
Yep.
West is taking us
More central.
more central, but not where we've been before. I would say, from the map.
West.
West? Yeah, let's go west. I would have said west.
I think this might be worthy of a checkpoint as well.
Yes. This is a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah, 2, 6, 7. Crossroads.
The choices are getting extreme.
Okay, I say we go. Let's go west.
Westwood.
Yeah. Westwood.
Just for Timmy.
Just for Tim.
We good. Sure then.
Is it?
I don't know.
The passageway ends in front of you at a dead end. If you wish to search for secret passageways, turn to 1 through 7. If not, return across to the crossroads. Let's look for secret passageways.
Yeah.
Why not? As this song says, go west is... Yeah, it's not normally. It's normally you get into traps and die. You go west and you end up in a spike pit.
I feel like I would always go west. I would always go left, and I would always
Well,
go
we did at the
west.
beginning of the book. We went west as far as we could, didn't we? And now we're in like the northeast.
I always thought that was like a left-handed, right-handed thing. Like, because I'm right-handed, I always would pick left in a book to be opposite. I thought you would always pick right, being left-handed.
No, I always think like most people are right-handed,
And then
so
you always go right, so
they
west
chose
is
the
more...
opposite. So left is
I
probably
say I'm the
more.
other way, but similar.
We'll find out. It depends on the person who's writing the book and
Yeah.
if they're a lefty or not.
Which page is it? You find no secret passages, but as you press the wall, you hear a click. You feel dizzy and slump to the ground. When you come to, you do not recognize your surroundings. Turn to 354. What did we do?
We just went west and looked for secret passageways.
Oh.
Okay, I think this is probably a good time to wrap this up now. We've made it across the lake. We've made a lot of progress, really. Item-wise,
We might be dying though.
I know, but we've also got the checkpoint for going back to the crossroads if we need it. So I think we're at a good nexus point where we can figure out where to go and where not to go.
137.
So it seems like we've tried to find a secret passageway down the west way. We've pressed the button and we've got dizzy and we've slumped to the ground and we don't recognize where we are. So I guess next time we'll be waking up probably with 4 men around us again.
I hope
not
so.
throbbing head again. So we'll see. So anyways, guys, let us know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks once again for everyone who stopped by in the live stream, everyone who's watching this afterwards on YouTube. We really do appreciate it. And yeah, just let us know your thoughts. And we will be back again with part 3 very, very soon. So thank you all and see you next time.